Coach, you just wrapped up your first practice of the season tonight. How did it go?
Well, I look at it's about 11 o'clock at night, and just leaving a lot of positives for a first day, but also you look back and say, boy, we got a long ways to go on a lot of things. It's kind of that mix when we got a number of veterans, but we got a lot of new players. So you kind of in that 50-50 mode of how much do you slow down and teach. So all in all, I liked our enthusiasm. We played hard. We went for about 2.5 hours here on the first day. We were supposed to go tomorrow morning at 5:30, but we made that change. We're going to go tomorrow night after the volleyball game, go show them some support. But I'm excited about this team. But I would say, for me personally, is I got to probably coach this team a lot more than maybe what we did in years past, just because of all the new bodies.
Was the focus what you anticipated tonight?
Yeah, we were kind of 50-50 offense and defense. When our top kids got together, a lot of those veteran kids, it was defensively was very, very good. But we're really trying to focus on, allowing our kids to be able to go make plays, not having the offense always having to create every scoring opportunity for them. So things that where we're really going to learn a lot. We filmed a lot of practice, so we're going to have an opportunity to break that down and show the kids tomorrow as well. Because I always think that's the biggest learning tool for all these young kids, is to see themselves slowing down, one, but two, just the team aspects and what we're asking of them.
Did you have any certain points of emphasis going into practice, or was it more of a review for the veterans and sort of getting the freshmen up to speed?
I think your biggest points of emphasis every year is probably getting yourself caught up defensively. Making sure that we understand what we need on possession by possession, what's important. And then offensively is where it's probably a little bit slower. We have a lot of kids that really understand what we want, but when you got some new kids, when the defense gets turned up or this and that, they really kind of struggle to get back into our flow. So, those are just learning tools that I can talk about every single year, when you have new kids in the program. But all in all, I was happy with the effort tonight, and, and there was a lot of good questions that kids asked. So hopefully practice 1 is done, and hopefully in practice 2 we get better.
Talked to a couple of seniors. You could tell they were already excited about all the new pieces on the floor and how it's coming together.
Yeah, I think legitimately, I could tell you right now is I think we probably could play 11 deep. Now which 11 plays the majority minutes, this now we'll see. But all in all, I like I said, maybe from last year's team we just had a little bit of a sense of calm about us. We had a lot of veteran kids, and right now some of the kids, the new kids that you're talking about, are going to play a lot for us and have a lot of talent. But it's still just from high school basketball or from junior college to the level that we're playing at now. It takes some time to be able to understand, to allow our offense to be able to flow, when to attack, when to be able to make the play that we're looking for. So all in all, it was a very, very good day. But I also know, like I said right away, we got a long ways to go, and in not a very long time to do it. I think 9 days. After 9 practices, we have our first scrimmage against the junior college Iowa Lakes coming up. So we got a lot of information to be able to put in before that first scrimmage.
Speaking of the calming presence you had last year, noticed that one of the players that provided it was in the gym. It's got to be nice to have Vanessa Johnson around in a volunteer capacity.
Yeah, without a question. She's a kid that really wants to get into college coaching, and if I could talk to our administration right now to let me hire her, that'd be fantastic. But she just got that. She was always my right-hand man, really, when she was on the floor, and she can provide that extension as well, being on the coaching side of things. So she really works with our perimeter players, gets that, the kids that are really kind of running around with no idea what's going on. She got that sense of call that she helps those kids out a ton. So we're very excited about having her in our program.
Just close on a status update about one of your freshmen, Marie Malloy. How's she looking after ACL surgery?
Marie, every time I ask her, I said, "How you doing?" "Oh, Coach, I'm good," she says. Every time I think, she's cleared to play. Right now, when she plays attacking the rim, you couldn't tell that she did tear her ACL, how many months ago. And there's times that, she'll be running and I don't think she knows, she kind of pulling along. So, we're kind of on a every other day basis right now for her, just making sure she doesn't acquire any tendonitis or anything in that knee. But all in all, we're going to expect a lot out of her this year. Who knows? I always tell kids, if it's from a starting role or if it's from a backup role, we'll kind of see everything plays itself out in terms of playing time.
Here are the couple seniors, Holly Egan and Kelly Hoff. You guys just wrapped up your first practice of the year. How did it go?
It went really well. It was really long, but it was good. Yeah, I thought it was a good, intense practice.
we have a lot of new girls, so it'll be a lot of learning, but I think it went really well for the first time.
Can you just talk about the excitement to get back on the court after the summer?
Yeah, we have a lot of new faces, so it's really good to get back in the gym and learn how each other plays. And once we get that down, it'll go pretty smoothly, I think.
Yeah, we've been working hard since we've got everybody back again, so I'm excited to get going.
You just mentioned that you guys have 7 new faces on the roster. I know it's early, but can you kind of let us in on how the pieces are starting to fit together on the court?
Well, missing Betsy and VJ and Hofer will be a huge loss, but I think we got a bunch of new girls coming in that I think we'll do. It'll take them a while to get used to it, but I think they'll get in there and they'll fill their roles, I think, pretty well.
Now, you guys being seniors, you guys are going to be looked at for some more responsibility and leadership. I'm sure it's probably even hard to realize and to believe that you're seniors, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Goes by fast.
Definitely, I agree with that.
So what are your expectations this year? Last season you guys went 23-3 and had quite the year. Do you think the team can build off of that, or what do you guys want to do this year?
Yeah, I think it's a whole new team, so I think we have the potential, but it'll be maybe in a different way. But yeah, I mean, I like to hold us to high standards, so I would like to go 23-3 or better.
But you, Holly?
Well, I'm hoping to get into the NSIC and compete with everyone. That's my biggest goal. Hopefully come on top, but compete.
I agree.